And welcome back, picking up where we left off last time in the Long Dark, where the plan is now to head up to the top of Timberwolf Mountain so we can map using the Polaroid up there. That, comboed with the other Polaroid we've done, should get us pretty close to fully mapped as far as the region is concerned. Alright, camp on the table. That's fine. I think about what I want before I leave. Probably a quick nibble, and then we can head off. We can nibble a little of this meat. Make order as we go. I don't have the carrying capacity to bring that rope with me. The only places where I'd want to use the rope would be up a climb, which would not work if I... Well, maybe if I left some torches might, but let's assume we're not going to do that. Okay, so we're off. There's a couple different ways up to the top of Timberwolf Mountain. I'm going to do the one that I remember how to do. May not technically be the most optimal to get up there from where we are right now. But basically I'm going to take the route that basically hugs the... the eastern wall of the map up to where we normally come back from Ash Canyon and then take that route up. Giving the wolf a decently wide berth, because I don't want to be followed by the wolf into the bear. It's probably the best way to describe it. I've just seen the bear as well, so... So the plan for the stream, assuming I do everything in a timely manner, is to get up to the top of Timberwolf Mountain, map from the top of Timberwolf Mountain, which may be a delay once we get up there, depending on what the weather is. Finish mapping whatever we don't get from the top of Timberwolf Mountain, and then head into Ash Canyon and start mapping there. Depending on how quickly I am, I don't... Well, unless I'm real quick, I don't expect to map all of Ash Canyon today. But Timberwolf Mountain, I think, is pretty doable. Starting on Ash Canyon. So that's the route that I normally take down to Ash Canyon. I could hypothetically take that right now, and there's like a cave down there. Cave to the cave to the cave. There's routes. That would be the other way up to Timberwolf Mountain. The way I'm planning to take will take about 4 climbs to get all the way up. But after the second climb, there won't be any more predators, so it will just be bound by the weather. The wing, this is a place we probably do need to map at some point. Unless the Polaroid place maps it for us. This is decently good weather for distance walking, which is why I'm not stopping to do any mapping. Hoping to at least get up the first climb, if not the second climb, before I take a rest. In the last part when we were trying to figure out how to get up this hill, we were around here a little bit earlier. And you probably saw the route that I was going to take today if you were careful. And we're recognizing what you're paying attention to. This log here crosses the canyon. And if we continue following the wall on the east here, we'll come up to a rope climb. I frequently use this as, if I'm not going up to the peak, I frequently use this as the way back down from Ash Canyon. I take the lower route up, and I take the higher route back, if that makes sense. If we were desperate for food or crafting materials, we can harvest that. Deer carcass. Oh, I was not expecting a wolf here. I don't want to deal with the wolf.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
I'll screen it off with a torch. Waste of a match, but... Oh, I don't have a stone, that's why I had to spend the time pulling out the whole bow. We're gonna run into the wolf again, because the wolf ran the way we're going. Well, maybe not. I don't think I've been in this portion of the map yet, in this run, because we did actually go up to Timberwolf Mountain Peak. I think I found the Polaroid that we actually used up on the way up there. Figure head in here, see if there's anything vaguely valuable, and there isn't.
Something's gotta go.
Not too worried about hunting ptarmigan for their craftables, and they don't have much food on them, to be fair. I believe this is probably another deer carcass coming up on the left here.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Probably better off with killing something fresh rather than scavenging something off of an animal. Off of a dead animal. So this is the first climb I'm going to take. Overweight again. Deal with that partially probably by just drinking some water and stuff. I'm obviously leaving that torch behind would help. Anyway, so we need to be the appropriate way to get up to this rope. We should have enough energy just to casually climb up the rope. Though with our fatigue generating higher, we'll probably need to take an actual break before we go up the next one. But the top of this one's got two different types of caves that we can duck into to both warm up and regain fatigue in by sleeping. It does mean that the weather will probably be change, or we're going to be here too long for the weather to stay the same. So that is a cave. Apparently left some fuel outside that cave. So this is deer clearing. It may be worth trying to actually kill some deer in the deer clearing.
Come on.
Alright, I don't need to be greedy. So I'm just going to kill the one. So the reason I started the fire and put the torch out is so that the deer wouldn't notice me approaching. I did pick up,
Come on.
from the amount of work we've done, I did end up picking up Archery 5, so we were able to shoot the bow from a crouch. This is also a corner of the map that I'm likely to come through fairly often to that cave over there, so... Making some water and making some food would not be a bad idea.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint. The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Yeah, but we got a nice cave to stay warm in. So I'm not worried about it getting cold. We'll take the hide off. It's unlikely we'll make use of the slide because of where it'll be, but who knows, maybe sometime we'll come wandering through here and want to warm up in the cave and do repairs at the same time. Wolves can spawn up here, so what I'm doing right now is maybe a little risky, which is just walking over to the cave with smelly items in hand.
Might have
It
to
could
drop
attract
some gear.
attention, but probably safe enough. Oh, piece of coal. We'll pick a piece of coal up. This is a possible location where the coal is respawning. The visibility went a little south before we could take advantage of the opportunity to map as well. Pretty sure this is, yeah, this is not mapping weather. We'll need a little bit more fire on this. A little more time on this fire. If I wanted more food, this would probably be a decent opportunity to try to get a second deer. But this will be more than enough food stockpiled up here.
Too much stuff to carry.
Trying to decide what I want to do here. While we're waiting for this to cook. Sharpen the axe. Could probably sharpen the knife as well, but we'll let a little more wear on the knife. Because it repairs 5%, so I don't know if this is like rounded down to 95 or rounded up to 95. It's not telling me how long that would take to craft. I will go ahead and craft one pouch. Now it's telling me. 29 minutes. Not gonna wait that long. Definitely won't need the cooking oil up here, but we have the time to make it, so we'll make it. Alright, now I'm gonna go walk ourselves back over to that cave we walked past earlier in the day. We're gonna probably take a 10-hour nap in that cave, so we have the energy to go up the next climb. Maybe the energy to go up the next climb, but the next one is the big one. Slip into the cave. But the clothes I have on this cave will always be warm, so this is a completely safe place to sleep for 10 hours. Whereas the one outside the loading screen may not have been safe for 10 hours sleep, which is why I picked this cave. Could technically sleep in both of them. I'm probably warm enough that I could sleep in the other one for 10 hours. I didn't want to take the risk. I'll do something that's a little bit more inefficient by drinking now before eating food. Because basically we're going to go walk past that meat pile we just made, so we're going to take a nibble before we go up the climb. Yeah, deer clang as deer, apparently. Reasonably frequently. It sometimes has wolves too, so don't assume that this is a safe place. This is not a safe place. Okay, so I should have the carrying capacity to get up the next climb with no problems. And this is roughly the northeastern corner of the map. I'm not 100% sure whether or not this is going to be a spot that gets mapped from the top of the mountain. In fact, I suspect it probably isn't. Instead of being wrong and redundantly mapping things, I'm going to go straight up to the top of the mountain, get that map in. Unless there was an opportunity like there, where had it not been foggy, I would have probably actually mapped, but the fog said no. I should resist the urge to pick up all the sticks I come across, but, you know, they're sticks. They're just there.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Can always leave a pile of sticks at the bottom of the climb, so... Much as I definitely don't need these sticks where I'm going. Well, I suppose maybe I will need where I'm going. It depends on the weather. But I'm not going to be able to necessarily take them with me, because you can see I'm already over my carrying capacity. So the next climb isn't going to work with this many sticks.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
Sure, I left the meat behind, which I did. Sounds like the next layer up has some ptarmigan. I didn't go ahead and actually make any fire hydrants. I only got 2. This probably would be bright enough weather to map, but it's not warm enough weather to map unless it's sort of fire. And yeah, from here, there's 2 different ways up. You can actually see the rope climb. I think that's the rope climb up to the top of... No, actually, yeah, that's the rope climb up. There's another rope climb up to get to the top of the peak. Suppose that rope climb's there. I can take that rope climb. Didn't remember if I'd put it in earlier, and it's been a while. Normally, because the one just around the corner here is always up, whereas this one I think you have to frequently install. But yeah, usually I go up the rope climb through the cave, up the rope climb that's actually the top of this one. But we're going up this one today because I installed it the last time I was here. I think it's a little bit shorter walk the way we're going. It's not a warmer lock, which is maybe a critique I could have of my pathing here. A bit cold and taking damage. And up the climb we go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely recover more fatigue before we go up the next climb. Okay, I might end up cutting this episode a little short, just so I can deal with that phone call. I'm going to get this character into a position where the character can sleep for the night. But yeah, so that's the rope climb up to the top of the peak, so we'll get there next episode. Very early next episode. If I was looking for calories, we have ptarmigan, we have rabbits on this level to catch and eat. But what I'm actually going to do first, is there a way to... Well, there is a way to get into the cave over here, so I'm going to get into the cave over here, and the cave will be warm enough I can put the character down for a nice long rest. And hopefully it'll be warm when we come out of the cave. So that we can finish the ascent to the peak. And then we're going to run into the problem of, is the peak going to be mappable from, which is going to be a weather-related thing. Let's see if we can find a spot where I can actually set up the bedroll. Isn't too deep into the cave. There, looks like it'll work. And we have food, so if I need to do some emergency food stuff to feed the character, we'll be fine. Okay, that's where I'm going to go ahead and put the part break. Sorry for a bit of a short episode. Wasn't expecting the phone call, but we're going to go... Well, I'm going to go deal with the phone call. I'll catch you all in the next part. Which for YouTube, that should be up tomorrow. So I wish you all a good time, good luck until next part, and bye for now.